And we're back with the live casting. We are eSports, boys. Let's get up in here. Collateral is joining me. Fatal is joining me. Go follow them at their Twitters at Fatally, because Fatal has an extra L in his name for some reason. And Collateral underscore damage, if that's correct. And obviously, you can follow me. No underscore. No underscore. Damn it. All right. So, can I get a mod in chat to fix the exclamation point caster and possibly fix Collateral's Twitter thing that I put on there? Anyways, let's get to the game. Circa eSports, you already know the team right there. We'll go ahead and go over Refuse. Cope BBY is going to be running on the Vamana. Mort is going to be the Nemesis in the jungle. Y Tribe, which is actually VVY, VBHY. Just, you know, tricky names with these players. Haha. And then Y Tribe will be Bacchus supporting. One Glance is going to be the ADC. This should be a good matchup. These are a little bit more into the brackets here. Team Refuse is also contending for that top 8 spot in the Challenger Cup for the round robin. So, yeah, we should be in for a good one.
It's going to be a crazy game between these two teams, especially with the team comps like they are favoring the late game so much. It's going to go long. It's going to be a fun one.
The Sobek on her should have the dual lane pressure, and I would think that the Scylla Alquan could probably beat the Janus Nem unless they make a really good early play to poke them out to gain pressure. It pretty much whoever gets poked out first would lose the pressure.
Well, looks like the blue side, Circa, is going to end up getting this buff first, and they will be at lane, so we should see this solo lane pressure go the way of Circa, which should lead to Elementals. Actually, a little bit of a switcheroo here. Mort deciding not to go into the lane and go straight for some right-hand Harpies. This has to be communicated that they're not there.
Scylla's looking to contest these.
Yeah, we'll see. Crush does a lot of damage. She will miss both of them.
Looks like
right
she
there,
got.
yeah.
I think she
Did
got
get
one.
I wish
Yeah,
there was
it
an
a
easier way to
split,
tell.
And
Yeah. Oh, well.
looks like Circa got the Fire Imps.
Yeah, Fire Imps was definitely going to go that way, as Crush will easily cure the wave with Purple Pot and Soulstone, and Caden kind of sitting up there at level 3. A little bit of No Man's Land, has a couple minions, has to be careful though, yeah. He'll be alright, he has a couple of camps to heal up off on, and again, the left-hand side...
He's looking for a kill here, he's going behind him.
Big Crush gonna
blood.
come out, and can he get 2 first bloods in a row? Oh, Wild Storm was not available.
The one character that can get away from that situation.
Caden is going to use the Water Illusion. Oh, he misses the Unstable Vortex. There's the Wild Storm, and Caden
And he
again.
picks up the first blood.
Really good play to know he could do enough damage to get that kill and be safe.
Nice purification right there to
Perfect
sit.
as well.
Perfect purification. That's how you use purification before the knockup. Caden understood that a Nemesis Slice and Dice with a knockup, Slice and Dice having the ability to slow, probably meant that he was going to be in trouble. Right now, he has no contention. There's no one on their other team that really scares him for purification reasons. So popping that right then and there is by all means a great play.
So right now, Circa has a lot of pressure because they took the dual lane and that first blood gives a lot of mid pressure. They should probably scale better, like because they have the early game pressure to get their scaling going. So it's gonna be rough for Refuse, but they're definitely not out of the game yet.
Oh no, by no means. Sabbath on this Sobek right here. We'll see what happens. He's been practicing the Sobek. I do know this for a fact. There was a game the other day he was playing. I think he was playing in the Smite Central tournament, and I was busting on him because for 5 straight minutes he missed plucks. So we'll see if he's on point with most of these this game or not. As I told him I was going to be watching his Sobek plays. But typical farm
Sobek is hard. Sobek is really hard because if you miss your pluck, you die. So you have to be really careful with it.
Looks like Sheikah's planning on backing. Should have enough money for boots. Looks like Caden's kind of hanging out here. He's got the tiny trinket, which is going to lead directly into a poly. Fire Imps are going to go the way of blue. Everything seems to be setting up for a gank, though, on the left-hand side. Sabbath and them are a little bit... Yeah, the pings are coming out. I guess this is the red side pinging. They understand what's going on. There's the belly flop, but no ultimate. The snipe will hit, but just tickles into damage. There's 2 ultimates used right now, and
that sprint just gets them away from Nemesis for free.
Clean disengage by Circa eSports as 2 ultimates were used through space and time, and then the Nemo was also used.
They just lost an entire mid wave as well.
Yeah, just not in the position. And now Sheikah, level 5, understands that he has ultimate and could probably try to steal this away, but the Crush is not going to do it. As nice job by Refuse to be able to move that out. But Sabbath is also level 5. He has ultimate.
Going in.
Lurking in the water. One glance rolled into it. He's going to be in trouble. Sheikah will absolutely biff the ultimate, but that doesn't matter. Caden and Wowie will clean up Desert Fury and the execute. Looks like, yeah, Caden's going to disengage. No reason to dive that tower.
Really good team fight and really good job knowing they have the pressure to invade that and have all their ults up.
Well, there's a wild Vamana that's running around by the speed buff, which means that there's a blue buff that's possibly available for stealing because they see that he doesn't have it, and Sabbath is going to try to make his way that
They're
way.
looking for a fight here again. They are not letting them have anything right now.
Apollo's going to ult in on top. The Crusher's going to do a lot of damage to Mort right there. Cope's about a quarter HP. Big Baby's going to come out. Mort is still within execute range, but... Oh, fine okay from the clouds. Fine okay. He was taking a nap in the clouds, and then he'll end up taking a portal drop right there, but not before he gets the double kill as the nightmare is real down below. Cope is still in trouble. There's the knockup. The pluck is available here. Can he line it up? No, nice job by Y-Try to be able to disengage that. But Y-Try
there, especially getting away from that fight like he did. After getting those pickups like he did.
Y-Try just now hit 5 though. No Bacchus ultimate to disengage that as Y-Try just now hit level 5, which is a little bit... Man, when you hit level 5 after 4 minutes, it is the most heartbreaking thing. I mean, just... When is the timer in your heads? Like, when should you be 5? You should be 5 by, like, what time frame?
Before 3 minutes.
If you're farming perfectly before 3 minutes, or, like, just over.
240-ish.
Yeah.
You should definitely have it before red buff.
Shaker gonna end up using the purifications a little bit early, got rid of the slow, but I guess he was expecting a nice little drunken Bacchus to jump in on top of him in order to sit there and do some more damage. So purification is gonna be down, but again, other than the belly flop, well, you have the portal from Y-Try. Not really a lot to worry about at first for purification.
Circa is doing a really good job at asserting their early game dominance that they have over their team comp, and making it harder for the other team to scale into the late game.
I want to see some more wards on the map by both teams right now. Vision on the left-hand side is relatively on the side of Circa as they kind of know what's going on. Looks like Nemesis is going to back right here at the Gold Fury. That ward right here might have spotted it, but that's about it. Otherwise, yeah, I need to see some wards at the Gold Fury. We're at 5 minutes, 6 minutes in the game. Gold Fury's not worth a ton at 6 minutes, but a lot of teams like try to do it at this point in time, but you never know about the ganks. So just some
the nice
more
thing
vision
about
in
it.
mid.
The nice thing about the Gold Fury is it's just another neutral objective that you just took. Whether it's worth much or not, you're still getting it. If you're getting it for free, it's free. Gold is gold, XP is XP. You get it for all 5 of your players.
If you can get the Gold Fury, it is obviously always a benefit. But here the thing is, it's the mechanic obviously of the Gold Fury scaling in time was a very good thing by Hi-Rez in my opinion, as it didn't really snowball the game that bad if you got it under 10 minutes. Previously in the other
seasons,
seasons,
better to let later comps come back.
Yeah, it does help out a lot, which is why it's like if you get a 7-minute Gold Fury, it's great, but it's not going to end your game. So, you know, Refuse does have an option, even if they lose this Gold Fury right now at 7 minutes, which looks to be possibly started and baited out. Sabbath going to miss the pluck. The 2 is going to hit. The Sickle Strike not available right now.
Wow, Nem used her dash there. This could be bad for them.
Yeah, but no pluck available for Sabbath, so I don't really think there was an engage opportunity there as Nemesis was able to dash out, but Sobek mixed the pluck originally, so that's going to leave them to start. Scylla does have ultimate
shake. Be very careful doing this against Bacchus. Bacchus has such good gold contention potential. It's
unreal. The game behind them to steal it.
They're going to let it go. All right, nice let go right there, and now everyone's over here on the right-hand side. Nemesis
Apollo's ulting down on Alquang. Caden's low.
Right now, Mort's in here, and here comes a Desert Fury. Mort is super wool. Wowie ends up getting the kill. Wowie. Lurking in the water, Ama Monster's connecting. That's going to end up being the kill as Wowie gets the double kill. Sheikah hits the Ama Monster, doesn't get the reset. Wowie ends up securing that with his jump, actually, which is pretty insane. You don't really see the jump. Right now, this seems to be that Refuse is just trying to get out of this where they're at. I mean, they lost 1 member. I don't think they're looking to lose too many more as Fine OK is up a level. Again, just another game. We'll take a quick peek at the graphs. No Gold Fury done, and in 8 minutes, we're looking at 6K experience and 3K gold.
This kind of hurts Refuse. At the same time, they have such a late game comp they can come back. The biggest issue for them is that while Circa are having this great early game, they're getting the late game before Refuse.
And
they also have that Alquang and that Scylla hitting the late game.
Alquang and Scylla just are devastating.
Well, while the gold's only 3K, the experience is 6K.
That's the biggest difference.
Probably more important, yes.
Yeah. I think Nemesis is a great late game character. By all means, can really end up doing a lot of work as far as the ultimate goes. But I think as long as Sheikah and Ao Kuang are able to do what they have to do, I said Sheikah and then I said Ao Kuang. Sheikah and Kaden can do what they do on their characters, on their carries of Ao Kuang and Scylla. They should be okay in this game. As Mort, with that shield, I mean, hard CC removes that, so as long as Sabbath is able to use his knockup properly, he should be okay. Wow, we're going to get possibly engaged on here on the left. Belly flop not going to hit right there. He's just going to jump away, and he should be absolutely fine.
I think Wowie's doing a good job of actually playing safe against this rotation, because now look how much farm they're losing on the rest of the map. They're just kind of sitting in the jungle with nothing to do, even though he's heavily warded back behind.
Well, again, another Gold Fury bait possibility. Caden's got that Polynomicon online already doing a bunch of
They 100% saw the on her work there because there's 2 wards on the bottom of the left-hand side. So they know this is coming.
Oh, Sabbath.
Ooh, another missed block by Sabbath.
Yeah, that's why he's jumping up and down.
That's so crucial.
That's the old crap I missed. That's the old crap I missed. Jump in there. We all do that. Red buff going to be taken by the red team.
Oh, looking for the invade here.
Caden does have ultimate available. Y-Try is getting pretty low. He's almost at that 30% range. A couple more auto attacks. The sprint is pop right there. They're going in on top of it. There goes Y-Try. Execute not needed at all. As Sheikah hits him with the Sikkim, and that's going to end up doing it.
A lot of damage coming through as well.
Yeah, Lurking in the Water used cleanly as a disengage tool through space and time.
There goes Giannisol coming in behind him.
Way off to the side. I guess they were looking for the pinch, but nice
that Apollo
map awareness. Wowie cleans
really
up
good
one.
honor ult. He hit almost all that.
Now the roll. Oh, one glance gets stuck into the wall off of the impale.
Not gonna save him.
Who's supporting that dual lane right there?
So what I saw there, and tell me if I'm wrong. What I saw is the through space and time come in, and it would look like an attempt to sit there and cut them off. And it was like just a little bit too far to the right, and Caden's going to pick up another kill. Wowie is in a slight bit of trouble.
It looks like they were...
Well,
Wow,
trying
I
to
think
go
Wowie
for
should
the
be
silver.
fine.
Wowie should be fine as Sheikah is still here, and there's plenty of damage on the team. There's the curse to go ahead and slow down any of the healing. Yeah, the curse is going to be there to slow down the healing.
Right now. Caden goes down to Y-Try in the mid lane while I'm watching them smack this Vamana around.
I mean, hey, the baits were real right there as Cope is still there. He's super low right now. Can they get the kill on him? And oh my gosh, Fine OK is trying the cudgel hit. There's the Ox for me. He'll get the kill right there.
Goes the baby.
Nemesis will ult and looks like
he's up in the air and he's out.
Fine OK is taking a nap in the clouds. He will land and he will be just fine. So overall, we have a Gold Fury that went the way of Circa. We have several kills. I mean, realistically, I think the only one that... Well, Refuse only did get one, and that was Caden in the mid lane. I don't know what happened as Bacchus ended up getting that kill. I don't see a Bacchus ultimate available. I'm going to imagine he got drunk.
That's probably a good assumption there. I feel like Refuse could have done a lot better in that team fight, but when they used their Giannisol off to the right and they used the Apollo, they just
that's what I felt.
Different areas. Like the Apollo came in down under Gold Fury while they were going in near the mid camps.
It looked like I said...
I thought they were going for the Sobek, who is low health. But that
for me, it looked like they were trying to like cut the map off, and they were trying to funnel him into that area. It looked like they were trying to funnel him into the Gold Fury so Apollo could land on a bunch of them. But very smart. Circa was like, hey, the ult's there. Watch out. Just stay back. And then Apollo landed on like one, and then all of Circa is still in the middle of the Gold Fury pit like, hey, we have a big area to fight. We're fine here. We can go behind you.
I love the idea.
So,
the execution just seemed very, very poor and just very uncoordinated.
Yeah, Refuse had. I think they had a good opportunity there with maybe making something happen. Like again, kind of pinching off the map. I just don't. Yeah, it just wasn't really executed properly. But I think that was the idea, was to kind of the flank around and to see if they can cut off the map as the elementals are not up. I love how this little white circle just stays here when on spectator client when the damn things are not there. So
it's on live client as well.
I know it's on live client. I absolutely hate that. Sabbath missing another pluck. I'm gonna call you out every time, Sabbath, for missing plucks. As the knockup is good, Sickle Strike will hit a little bit of damage. Wart's gonna get a lot of taken away.
Oh my gosh, that damage from Caden.
Yeah,
the damage from Bacchus, more like it.
Yeah, Wowie.
Leading Sheikah.
Oh yeah, Sheikah got erased by another Bacchus ultimate right there. As that pen boots. Oh, actually, doesn't even have pen boots. This is a Traveler Shoes Sovereignty Bacchus. That's actually really that's amazing as far as the Bacchus damage goes. Yeah, I mean, he's just got a little bit over 2,000, but he had enough to take out Sheikah. Again, a 1-for-1 trade. You're going to lose your mid laner for the jungler. Sheikah's already got a decent lead right now. There, Y-Try.
There's a pluck.
There's a pluck into a pillar. Beautiful execution right there. Yeah, that's going to end up doing that. Got to watch out. The tower is still doing a lot of damage at this point in time. They got to make sure. There's the execute. No beads for Y-Try. Bacchus needs Magi's or Bacchus needs beads. You cannot have that. You cannot Ao Kwang is a tank killer. 30% for a tank is absolutely absurdly amount of health. It's still 1k at the end of the game. You know, if you're actually at 3k health, 30% is 1k. Like, that's a lot of health to still have to be able to get executed. I need to see beads or a Magi's Blessing soon on top of this Sobek or on top of the Bacchus.
I think he can just get a shell because he shouldn't be the main target in these team fights. It should probably be the Nemesis who will build probably a little tanky, and the Vamana who you want to execute before he gets in his ult. The Bacchus is high mobility and he can get out most of the time.
We'll see how they end up doing this. Something has to happen on this Bacchus. A shell, something has to happen to really limit the damage because Circa has, in 2 games now that I've seen from them, they wreck the support quickly. 0-9 was the other Sobek, now a 1-4 Bacchus at this point in time. They really work on the supports, and they really get rid of these tanky targets as soon as they can, and then they go ahead and work on the other team members, which is really what allows them because there's no peel or you know, disengage ability, you know, if you don't have your tank. So it's a smart play by them to sit there and go through that as... Take a look at the builds. Wingblade going to be picked up by Kaden. Increase the movement speed, increase his health. He's already 6-1. He's super far ahead of this Nemesis. Everyone else kind of standard builds coming out. Kinsai's already available for the Anher. He's going to be doing a ton of damage. Other than that, you know, Bacchus with the Sovereignty, and this looks like it could be Heartward. It's going to be the second time I've seen this build in a you know, competitive environment. I thought the old Sovereignty Heartward was dead.
No,
Collateral, you're a support.
They buffed the auras recently.
I was gonna say, Collateral, you're the main support guy. Like, are you picking this up or what's up?
Yeah, I always help my team out.
Yeah, right. Okay, get out of here.
The auras get the nice thing about defense is it scales better the less of it you have. So even just a little bit of an aura, which I'd say 30 Fizz prots and 20 Match prots isn't a little bit. It's a significant amount. Scales way better on those squishy characters that you're trying to get it to health.
Yeah, I mean, even Sabbath has it right now, which is, again, I just haven't seen this. Apparently, I'm building my supports wrong, and I feel bad because I thought I was a good support. But I guess I'm not because I'm not building Sovereignty and Heartwood.
You doing Urchin or are you doing
I'm doing Urchin. I do boots into Urchin. I love Russian Urchin. I am an Urchin fan.
That's the ranked build.
Oh, dude, I am a super greedy support because I love playing aggressive as my support. As if, again, why try? Gonna get plucked.
The aura of your team is pretty insane.
Screw my team. I want the kills and I want protections.
Now you sound like Collateral.
Yeah, I do that with Sovereignty.
Oh, okay, I got you. But the over the wall, I'm a monster will connect with the
Kaden
Sanctuary.
blinking in, doing a ton of damage to Nem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's her bead. She still goes down.
Yeah, Wildstorm going to be able to pick that up right there. Tier 2 tower is gone, and everyone is forced to back while on the right-hand side, FineOK was pushing up this tower. Everyone has to defend the mid lane, but actually, very smart call. We're going to take all 5 members, and we're going to go ahead and get this tower. FineOK is not going to tank it. Sabbath will, actually. Oh, Knight! Well, I don't know whether he saw that, but that was a great shell for a through space and time that connected on one player, and I guess it was just for the tower and more accidentally covered a through space and time.
Oh my gosh, this damage.
The Janus ult may have been called out from this team, so it could have just been potentially both. It was definitely for the tower first, but just extra value that he probably knew was coming.
So Sabbath looking a little bit smarter than he probably actually is, and Cope's going to get absolutely erased. Kaden, a little bit more than you could chew, buddy. Back the heck off there. You got no HP, and there you go. As one glance is going to be ulting. It's a question of who he's going to land on. He's looking for Kaden, and he'll be able to back in time. Kaden with the super lazy back ends up making it a little bit of hype for the lazy back as FineOK will get dropped into a portal.
Janus for a week from the Sun Wukong.
Kaden is laughing someplace going, ha, he ulted on top of me, but I backed. Oh, and poor Sabbath hits the pluck. Doesn't matter. WoW, he ends up securing that kill. That felt bad right there for one glance. One glance was like, oh, I got this guy. And then he just, like, disappeared. Just backed on him. It's like, oh, man, that's the worst. As I'm looking at these builds, why does Kaden have nearly 6 items already, and everyone else is sitting at like 3? Kaden is...
And one of the nice things about Ao Kwang is look at the value of those items. They all cost just a little bit over 2,000. Like, they're all very, very cheap items until you get into the Soul Reaver and then the Rod.
He'll end up going to Rod after he gets rid of the boom.
But those first 4 core Ao Kwang items are so cheap. You can get them so quickly, and that's when you start dishing out all that crazy Ao Kwang damage.
Well, want to see the Scylla start getting online. Bookatoth is stacking. We should see this done by about the 23-minute mark-ish with about excuse me, actually probably about the 22-minute mark with about 40 more stacks to go. And that will give her a little bit more power. On the Scylla, Obsidian Shard's already finished. Going for the Poly as well with a tiny trinket. Kaden on here on the left-hand side, trying to do a little bit of damage to cope. Not going to see too much as the only tower remaining. Wowie, you have 6 kills, you have 6 assists, but you don't have your tower down. Everyone else does. You're feeding. You're bad. I don't know what's going
lane
on.
as usual. I see how it is now.
Really greedy spot, but I think he's fine. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I
Wow,
see what
did
you
you
did
just
there. Did you just do that?
No.
Okay.
No, that's not. I
All right.
can't. I'm done.
I think I'm done casting with you
It's
forever.
over.
Oh my gosh. That's a classic. Through Space and Time is going to use for mobility just to get across to the tier 2.
The best.
Yeah, looks like the Through Space and Time used more for the mobility factor, which is what it's there for, but the Nemesis ult's going to come through. Sabbath missing another pluck, and
He's taking a lot of damage here.
Kaden is able to survive again.
That
Great
shell
shell.
saved his life.
Hey, Shaker gets a kill. Can he get 2?
Yes, he can.
Oh, no, that's
slow.
a Sanctuary. Sanctuary is actually going to be good right there for Y-Try. Avoids 2 ults, otherwise he would have been dead. The whole time Wowie's doing
tower
100.
goes down.
Yeah. So, Sabbath
Now he
missing
won lane.
another... Okay, Sabbath, if I see you play Sobek anymore, Sabbath, if you play Sobek anymore this series, or anything, you're done.
All I'm saying is he's been doing a lot of jumping.
He's been doing a lot of space barring, and they're not the good space barring. He's just like, oh, man.
Find your jump to spacebar? Ew.
That's what it
That's
is
what I
normally,
use.
man. It's the normal generic spacebar, bro. Like, that's what you do.
Nah,
You just-
because free mouse was spacebar a long time ago. So when jump came out, I had to rebind it to control so I could free mouse things.
Free mouse is alt
Free
for
mouse
me.
is alt. Yeah, free mouse is alt. I don't know. I've just got used to it.
You guys
so.
are nuts.
You know what's nuts is that I used to not play with restricted camera pitch off, and then I finally started doing it, and I got so much better. I used to not play for like 2 years. I played Smite as Kaden is going to absolutely erase Y-Try. I played with mouse restriction.
There was a
or
Giannis there.
On, yeah. There was a Giannis there, and then Kaden was like, no, there's not a Giannis there. But yeah, I just started taking off my my restriction, and I was like, oh, I can see the store trying to open me now. It's amazing. It's completely different when you play with mouse. Everybody, I know there's like 40 people in here. Yeah.
That.
Yeah, if you're not playing with your restriction off, you might want to take that because it
So
actually.
Alquan-
Look at this
That Janus
damage on the
without ults.
fire giant.
Alquan ult is
They
still
know.
available.
They're looking for the fight. And Sabbath,
misses another
come
pluck.
on, man. Come on, just
Yeah.
one. Just
I,
one.
I feel for him. This reminds me of my rank game yesterday.
It's just like, sometimes you're on with the pluck, sometimes you're off. Desert Fury going to do a lot of damage. Cope gonna
It's
have
a hard
most of
skill.
it.
Here to deal with the Vimana.
But 2 ultimates extended or expended already for the boys in red, and Wowie, the only one that's down. Through Space and Time is going to connect on nobody right there. Kaden is like, I am not scared of you, Bacchus. You are level 11, and I will execute you right now and get a
He's
heal.
low.
We're going to
Nice
take a
execute.
ride with Kaden and see what he decides to do. He's going to go
A
back
lot
on,
of
he's going to
damage.
re-engage, and then he's going to end
Oh
up getting...
my god, his 3. His
Yeah,
3
he-
just did almost all of Genesis' health without Soul Reaver or...
Hey, he hit a pluck. Everyone, hashtag pluck. Hashtag pluck for Kaden. Everyone tweet at Circa Kaden
It's
or
so unfortunate for them if they
Sabbath.
could kill the Apollo. Because if the
Yeah.
Apollo had died, they could have ended the game.
No, we need
As is, they're only going to get one Phoenix.
I need everyone to tweet at Sabbath. Find Sabbath's Twitter and just be like, "Hey man, you hit a pluck." Say something to him. I need some tweets to Sabbath being like, "You hit a pluck, buddy. Good job." This is the same time frame in the game where I was like, I told you guys he missed like plucks for 5 straight minutes. This is the same time frame, like right around this 20-minute mark, he missed plucks. Sabbath seems to
I'm
not be
pretty
able to
sure
hit
it's
the
a
Sobek
tactical
one.
bait.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
Sobek missed his pluck. Let us
engage
engage.
this
Yeah.
game. I've
Sabbath,
seen him hit 2 out of his 30 attempts. That's
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
I don't know how many he's hit. He's been doing all right though. Sabbath doing other things. He's had 20 assists. He's at 0, 0, and 20.
Look at the perfect score
Yeah,
line.
a nearly perfect. As much as we're bashing on him for missing plucks, it is funny because realistically, I guarantee those plucks might have given him the 5 extra assists that he needs for the 100% kill
If I missed
participation.
20 plucks, I'd have 20 deaths.
Well, that's because you're not playing, on a real team. You gotta get your team ready. You gotta get your squads ready.
Yeah,
to go,
I have Fatal.
Alright.
Yeah, Fatal. Yeah, you can play with Fatal, man. He used to be on the Slugs. Could be
Yeah,
there.
and our team all died. Wow, Refuse are going for this gold right now and just giving up Fire Giant? I don't know if I like this.
I don't think they could contest Fire Giant anyway.
But, like,
Well,
a
Giannis
lot of
Ultimate
people
is available.
disagree with
They can absolutely contest this, but they're gonna back instead and
A
absolutely
lot of
lose
people
this.
disagree with me on this, but I think in this situation you have to contest the Fire Giant because if not, they're gonna walk into your Titan and they're gonna end the game.
Well, the mistake that was made right there is
The
the
Fire
fact that
Giant is the only chance you have left. I think this game is over now.
Well,
It's
Yes, in that
unfortunate
fight where Janus ulted from the goal and
yes,
stole
yes.
the fire.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I needed to see happen as Giannis is going to get erased by Caden one
Giannis
more
is
time.
erased
But
every
no, the whole situation there as like looking at it, no vision on the fire giant, and the fact is that Sabbath misses another pluck, hashtag miss pluck, and realistically Giannis had ultimate and needed to be over there at fire giant. You saw no one on the left side of the map. You needed to go over there, crush hits about 4 people, and then once the gold fury ends up falling, you need to ult trick the fire giant as Giannis and at least see what's going on there. You have some cooldown reduction already with the Chronos Pendant. Just bust your ultimate.
I'd like to see
All
the
3
Titan get
Phoenixes down.
sieged here.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
going straight for the
I
end
think
is a
they
good
are going
idea.
for it.
I think they should go
No.
for more of a siege style approach.
Well, Final K is going to go into the clouds. He'll be all right. Caden is going to be in the back line. A couple ultimates used right now. Titan is going to reset to about 6,300 HP. This looks to be the final possible push. Fire Mini's coming on the right-hand side. Mort's going to take a lot of damage from the crush right there. Caden does have ultimate still available right now. He's going to be okay. Oh, he'll take an unstable vortex. He's in a little bit of trouble, and the knockup will be good. Everyone's trying to get rid of the Caden. The water illusion will be there as he'll use the sprint. Sabbath will hit one pluck. Y-Try will end up falling possibly as the Sanctuary was good. There goes that, but Caden gets the kill on the execute, and we're going to take
Looks
a
like
ride
they
with
might be able to
Caden.
go back in and finish
He's going
this
to
off.
drop out down top of Mort. There's the Wildstorm. He's going to end up taking his time. He'll reset himself. Shaker gets
What
one with
an
I'm a
ult. That
Monster.
was a nice
And
free
that's
ult.
going to be the end of the game. 95
That ult by
HP.
Shaco was incredible.
Yeah, that was a great ult right there. And that's going to end up being the game in under 25 minutes. Circa eSports 28-2 versus Refuse. And that's going to be the end of the
Honestly,
game.
that was,
Yeah. What do you
that was
guys
just
say?